Welcome everybody to Brockton High basketball. This is Miles Jackson with Brian Madden and Peter Zimbo bringing the action from the court side here in the South Sectional Semifinals Division I tournament. We've got the 22-0 Brockton Boxers undefeated going up against the number 5 seed Newton South. The Newton South Lions are 20-2 this year, and they look like they have a pretty powerful team. Brian, looks like we're going to have an exciting game here at Braintree High School as we have a neutral site for this semifinal round to go on.
Yes, it's going to be an exciting game. And Newton South got some height out there. I'm looking at their players. They got a 6'6" Matt Steele, 6'5" Ari Albadon, 6'6" Seth Halburn. So they got some height out there to contend with Brockton's quickness. We'll see, and we noticed the North Cambridge Catholic, whatever that team is. You guys don't know who I'm talking about.
Cambridge Catholic.
Their gentleman with height gave them some problems. So we'll see what happens. I think Brockton will be okay, though.
As we know, Brockton defeated Attleboro High School in the quarterfinals, 82-69. The Boxers scored 50 points in the second half. And Attleboro was actually only down at 7 at the half, but Brockton poured it on in the second half with Robin Whitaker scoring a season-high 31 points in his last game at Staff Gymnasium, along with Ronaldo Wilson with 14 points, and Stephen Bernard 11 points, who are all seniors. Stephen Bernard being the captain of the team.
Yes, and you know, that was a fantastic win for them. You know, unfortunately, I wasn't able to attend, but that was a strong game for them, and it's a nice entry to the tournament to come away with that win.
And this is a very big game tonight, the semifinals. Whoever wins tonight goes to the championship. Hopefully Brockton can continue their winning streak. They are 22-0. Hopefully they can make it 23-0 and go to the championship.
Yes, and you know, Brockton's pumped up. They're aggressive. They're ready to go, and you know, they're looking strong. I think they'll do well today.
Yeah, again, Brockton is the number 1 seed in the South Sectional Division I tournament. So whoever wins this game, Brian, will face off against, I'm not sure who the other teams are, but that will be for the Eastern representation of Eastern Massachusetts to play the West representation of Massachusetts to get the whole ball of wax.
And that game will be at UMass, right?
Yes, indeed.
Yes. Yeah, because last year they made it to UMass before they were defeated by Cambridge Rangers and Latin.
As you can see, the Lions are in their orange letters with blue jerseys and blue pants, the orange trim, and Brockton will be in their white jerseys and white shorts and black and red trim. The coach for the Newton South High Lions is Coach Joe Killalay. Yes. His name is Joe Killalay, the coach for Newton South.
Yes.
And he's done a fine job again. Newton South's record, they've only lost 2 games this year. They're 20-2, so we got 2 20-game winners going up against each other this evening.
Yes, but as you stated, Miles, they've lost 2 games. How many games has Brockton lost?
None.
There you go.
Undefeated.
There you go. So, you know, we'll see if that has any effect on the outcome of today.
As you know, we got a very loud crowd here at Braintree High. It's not quite as much space as Brockton Staff Gymnasium.
Yes.
We're a little bit closer on the action. We've got Newton South's fans right next to us, so we'll see how it goes.
Yeah,
Pardon us for any.
Due to technical difficulties, we've got some problems as far as hearing already. So it's going to be
a challenge.
It's going to be a challenge. If the game is called a little choppy, just give us a little consideration on this one.
And here we go. Okay, here we go for the tip-off with Robert Cunningham having a big game in the quarterfinals. And Newton South wins the tap. Number 42 goes strong, misses the layup. Steve Bernard.
And here we go. Stephen Bernard is off to his double figures in stats. And rebounds.
And there's a whistle.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So Newton South inbounds the ball. Number 43 gets it inside to big number 15. He misses the layup, and they're going to call a foul. And it'll be on Newton South.
Yes, they called a foul on, who is, I can't see his number. Big Seth Harburn.
How big is Seth?
Seth is 6'6".
And here comes Brockton way over there to Ronaldo. He's going to pull the trigger and misses from way outside. A bomb to Steph. He retrieves it, and Newton South is, and there's a foul on Robert Whitaker. Not a smart foul.
Yeah, that was not a smart foul by Robert Whitaker.
Yeah, I think he's a little bit anxious. He was kind of fooled there.
Yeah, well, Mike Aria did a nice little fake.
Number 54 takes the shot. It's missed. Rebound again, Stephen Bernard. Gets it over there to Gomes. They're working around the horn, looking inside to Whitaker. He takes the short jumper, no good. Here comes Braintree, Newton South. That was number 42. He's got the number jersey 42, but he's a guard. It might
Mike
be
Diari.
Mike Diari. Or Kendall Carr. And there's a whistle. It's going to be Newton South's ball.
The Boxers seem like they need to get settled down.
Yeah. They didn't have their warm-up music as they normally do.
Yes.
There's big step, Harbin. And he lays it up and in. And here come the Boxers. As the Boxers are not quite sure what to do with this 3-2 zone that the Lions are running here. There's Wilson off the backboard. Backboard lays it up and in and out. And they're going to call number 2 on Robert Whitaker.
No, that wasn't a foul.
That was no foul?
No,
okay.
it hit the line.
Oh, okay.
But I think it touched number 42. 42.
Yeah. Big Steph brings it down, stolen by Robert Whitaker. And he goes up and lays it up and in. So the Lions have it. They get it inside to Steph, and he gets it in. It's like they're going to have a problem with big Steph Harbin, the senior captain.
Stolen.
And here comes a 2-on break for Newton South. And they're going to call a foul, the second foul on Robert Whitaker.
And rebounded by Council. Ronaldo Wilson's bringing up the ball. Gets over to Bernard. And Justin Council shoots a 3. Cutting the Braintree lead, Newton South's lead to 1. And another steal by Brockton. And a foul by Kendon Carr, reaching foul.
Okay, so Brockton will take it out. Ronaldo Wilson gets it out to goal. It's a 6-5 ball game with 12:31 on the clock. Newton South is up by 1. They get in the corner, Steve Bernard, and he hits it.
Brockton has settled down now.
So he hits a 2, 7-6 ball game. That's Mike Diarra. Shot is missed. Mike Diarra is a junior. Number 42 for Newton South. Number 54 is Matt Steele, a junior forward. And number 41 is Kendon Carr, this other senior captain. Justin Council with the ball, the junior. Doesn't quite know what to do with it. He gets it over there to Billy Gomes. Gomes goes inside, hits the shot.
Nice shot by Billy Gomes. He had like 3 seconds left on the shot clock.
That was a clutch shot, 3 seconds on the shot clock.
And Brockton has a 3-point lead after being down by
ooh, tough call.
down
They're gonna
by
call
4.
a foul on Steve Bernard.
Or 6 actually. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
They called a tough foul on Steve Bernard.
And I don't see the calls going both ways. Brockton's not being given the same calls.
There's number 43, hits the 3, Phil Rozier. Ball is stolen, but shot is blocked.
And they called a foul on number 15, Seth Auburn.
Nice inside position by Justin Council.
Yes. Justin not disrupted, not even a little bit by Newton South's faithful.
Now, Justin Council, a very focused individual. Nothing bothers Justin too much. He just goes out there and plays basketball. So he hits his 2. It's 11-9 Boxer lead with 10:58 on the clock. Seth Harmon. They try to get inside, and it's off of Brett Ford. So the Lions will retain possession.
Yes. James Jackson comes in for Billy Gomes.
That's Mike Steele with the ball. A junior. Stolen by Brett Ford.
Nice
in the
steal.
south end of Ronaldo Wilson. He lays it up and in. Nice steal by Brett Ford.
Yes. Good hands by Brett Ford. What's the call there? Oh, it's deflected out of bounds by Brockton.
Deflected by Brockton. Coach Ortiz didn't think so.
I didn't think so either. But then again, I didn't see it.
Outside jumper is no good. Brett Ford with the rebound. Gets it over to Jackson. Here come the Boxers.
Nice pass.
Nice quick pass by Bernard. Council misses.
Yes.
And nice hustle by Steve Bernard.
Steve Bernard, I'm telling you, his play is awesome. He's always around the ball. You know, he's always around the ball, especially on the boards.
Jonathan Langston's also in there. Giving Brett Ford a rest. Boxes in a 3-2, 2-3 offense. Inside the Langston, he spins.
Nice move.
Nice shot.
That was
Jonathan Langston.
a nice turnaround.
It's 15-9, Boxer lead. 9:47 on the clock.
I think Seth is still scratching his head after that one.
That's number 41, Kendon Carr, the other captain. He misses the shot. Rebound, Langston. Over to Wilson. He's going to stop and pop. No good. Steve Bernard puts it back up and it's good.
He shot it right over him.
Good hustle and determination by Steve Bernard, the captain. And there's a quick two by Kendon Carr.
And Brockton needs to pay attention to that play because teams do that on them consistently.
They might try that all night. Justin Council, no good.
Brockton has extended their lead to 17-11. 6-point lead with 8 minutes and 43 seconds left in the first half.
Mike Dara stops and pops. No good. Rebound, Steph. He just has his way in there. Big Steph Harburn.
He's pretty mobile for a big guy.
Jackson misses. There they go
Get
again.
down, get down, get down, get back, get back.
No good by Kendon Carr. And here come the boxes. Council. No, they're going to call traveling. Justin should have gone up with that one.
Yeah, he should have gone up. Because if he would have gone up, even if he didn't make the shot, he would have got the foul.
Right. So we got a timeout with 7:59 on the clock. He's got a 17-13 lead. Peter, what do you see so far with his stats?
Well, Seth Hobin, I
And
hope
it's
I'm
been an
pronouncing his
exciting
name right,
first half.
has 6 points on the night.
Sorry, Pete.
And for Brockton, we have Justin Council, the leading scorer so far with 5, along with Stephen Menard, who also has 5. Ronaldo Wilson and Robert Whitaker also have 2.
Yes, and it's been an exciting first half up to this point. Newton South is, they're very busy over here on the side. And, you know, as they should be, they're trying to get their team pumped up because, you know, any advantage they can find to try and neutralize Brockton's intensity, which will really be hard to do because Brockton is very focused every game they play.
Yeah, Newton South knows they came into this game with their hands very full with this team that's been undefeated, and basically nobody's really challenged them except for maybe Barnstable on a 4-point win over them. But besides that, it's been a blowout on almost every occasion.
Yes.
So here we go.
Good defense by Justin Council.
The Lions will retain possession. In there now is George Wynn, the sophomore. Over there to 43. Field goal Jay's gonna take the 3. In and out. Big step. And he's fouled.
Oh, man. What happened to the travel?
I don't know. This guy looks unstoppable. As he's manhandling the front line of Brockton's right now. Big Steph Hobin. I hope I got that name right. Hobin, H-A-U-B-E-N, a senior.
Yeah, he's got
6'6".
I'm sorry. He's got a body like Sabonis.
Yes.
And,
yeah.
you know, he's got the agility of Sabonis, because Sabonis is pretty agile to be such a big man.
Nice play by Newton South on that. Good defensive effort.
By Kendall Carr.
Yes.
That was good defense.
That's
Brockton
Ricardo
has just-
Jeanette. There's Jackson. He's going to stop and pop in and out. Steve Bernard inside to Council. He spins. Miss.
Oh, where's the foul?
And this spot, Jonathan Langston went down. He looked like he was fouled, but they're going to give it back to the boxers. Excellent effort by Jonathan Langston.
Excellent
He was
effort. Where's the foul? You can't tell me that he didn't get fouled on that play. Get it in.
Ricardo Jeanette gets it out there to Jackson. Nice footwork over there on the half court.
But I think he could have gone to the half, over the line, and it's.
But now he's going to pull the trigger in and out. Steph gets it out there to number 41. He's going to miss the layup. A little intimidation factor. Ricardo's going to take the three. Good! Ricardo Jeanette. He's not bashful. He's been doing that all season, Brian.
All season long. And I'm telling you, on many other teams, Ricardo would be starting, you know. And that shows how deep the boxes are, that they can go down to 2 or 3 players on their bench, and those players would be starting on other teams.
Yes, indeed. Ricardo Jeanette, I believe, is a junior. Senior. Ricardo's a 6-foot senior.
Ronaldo Wilson comes back into the game for Justin Council. Billy Gomes comes back into the game.
If you notice, you haven't seen Robert Whitaker in there because he's got 2 fouls. And Coach Ortiz doesn't want to take a chance with him getting 3 fouls early in his first half.
Yes. And Wilson wasn't able to get in.
Shot is missed. Langston with the big rebound. Here comes Gomes. Gomes looks to go coast to coast. Shot is blocked. Nice block. And they just keep doing this all day, folks. They need to rectify that, Brian.
Yes. Kendall Carr is laying at the half-court line.
Shot is missed. Langston kind of bumped into Brett Ford. And here come the Lions. Inside, shot is missed. Rebound, Brett Ford. Out to Gomes. Here come the Boxers.
Right at, oh, man. Langston was all alone underneath the basket.
And they're going to actually call a foul, folks. Brett Ford was hit on the arm, and they called it.
Yes. It's about time. And you know what? It's a good thing that the man under the basket called it, because the other referee was getting ready to call traveling on that play.
Interesting observation as Brett Ford will go to the line to shoot 2.
No, he's going to take it out from the side.
And they're not going to let him take the shot. And they're not going to let him shoot it, as they called it before the shot. Jeanette hits it. Ricardo Jeanette hits the 3. It's a 23-18 lead with 5:25 on the clock. Inside. Shot is missed by Hobbit, and he puts it in again. As he's having his way under the net there, folks.
Yeah, Seth's having a good game up to this point.
Newton South still in that 3-2 zone, very effective.
Off blue.
That was a tough play.
Get out of here.
They're going to give it to Newton South. That was a tough play there.
That was a horrible call.
As Billy Gomes went all out. So Newton South has the ball. Nice play.
Ooh.
Nice play.
That was a nice give and go.
Here comes Brockton. Ronaldo Wilson hits it. 3-point play.
And if he gets heated up,
Look
then
out.
it's gonna be all over but the shout.
26-22 with 4:32 on the clock. Ball is almost lost. There's George Wine. And he's trapped in the
Good
corner.
defense. Yes.
And they're going to possession, so they're going to give it back to Brockton. Nice defensive play by Ronaldo Wilson. No, they're going to call a timeout. Newton South called a timeout. So we got a
Good
timeout with
defense,
4:22 on the clock.
Yes, good defense by Ronaldo Wilson on that play. He swallowed him up in that corner, and he wasn't able to get out of that corner at all. And they had to call a timeout to save themselves on that one. Pete?
Well, this is clearly the closest game Brockton has had so far, the toughest game. We have Seth Hobman with his tremendous height advantage, has 13 points on the night. He's really their only scorer of the night. Besides him, they have Kenyon Carr with 4 points and Phil Rosier with 3. But without Hobman, I don't think this game would be as close as it is. Brockton has Justin Council with 4, Ricardo Jeanette with 6, Jonathan Langston with 4, Ronaldo Wilson with 5, Stephen Bernard with 5. So it just shows you that Brockton has a better all-around team.
Yes, good observation there, Pete. And Newton South has made some adjustments. They've made some substitutions into the game. I'm sorry, people, but the numbers that we have are not the numbers that are out on the court. So it's really hard for us to call who's in.
Okay, there's Hobben. He's in the middle. Gets it out to number 15, Ryan Cutright. Back into Hobben. He loses it. Nice defensive play by the Boxers.
Yes.
Gets it over there, Ronaldo Wilson. He's looking. They get it around to Jeanette. Back to Wilson. To Gomes. 13 seconds left on the shot clock. A lot of bodies on the floor. Gomes gonna go to the paint, dishes off. Nice defensive play by Newton South to knock that right out of Brett Ford's hands.
And you know what? At least Brockton got a call going their way because that ball looked like it was deflected off of Brett Ford's knee.
Ronaldo Wilson, no good with 4 seconds on the shot clock, but we're back to a 30-second shot by Bernard. Somebody's all over his back and no call.
What's up with that referee right there?
No call.
I mean, when Whitaker made that same jump and he landed on somebody, he blew the whistle.
Good observation. And Newton South loses it. They're going to give it to Newton South. With 3:22 on the clock, 26-22 Brockton. Outside shot is good. They're going to give him the 3.
No foul.
And it's going to be a jump ball and Ronaldo Wilson
Okay.
lost his handling on it, and good defense, good hustle by number 50, Ryan Cutright, and number 13, George Wine.
And it seems like Brockton, it's 5-on-7, which Brockton has faced before, but you know, not anyone of Newton South's caliber. So
Theodore Hancock, shot is no good. Rebound by Matt Steele, and here come the Lions. Oh! Steph Harvin having it his way as he gets back quickly on that fast break. Very mobile for 6'6". Nice, whoa, in and out. Nice ball movement by Brockton, but it just didn't fall.
and it appears the referees have swallowed their whistles again.
And they're all on the floor. Steve Bernard and Steph Harbin. They're going to give it to Newton South.
Fortunately, they didn't call a technical on Steve Bernard. because he threw the ball at Seth at the end of that play.
Steph just misses the shot. And number 42, Mike Diarra, puts it in. Weymouth Newton South has the lead, 29-26 with 2 minutes to go. Brett Ford inside. Shot is missed. A little bit hard off the glass. And here come the Lions.
Give it to George.
With a 3-point lead.
George.
Steph hits it. Boy, Steph is hot tonight. Wilson hits the 3. That was a big 3 for Brockton. They're still down by 2. But that was a big one.
That was a big one.
They keep the game close. Steph Hobbins steals the ball from Theodore Hancock. 1 minute on the clock. Number 54 takes the 3, hits it. Matt Steele, a junior. Brockton's down by 5 with 46 seconds on the clock. Wilson missed the shot, rebound Bernard. Theodore Hancock is fouled.
On the play.
So with 39 seconds on the clock, Theodore Hancock will go to the line to shoot 2.
And these are 2 needed points. You know, Brockton needs to definitely change the momentum of this game. TJ makes the first.
What was that?
Theodore made the first.
So Hancock makes both free throws, and there's...
I don't know why they didn't put Robert Whitaker back in a while ago. I hope they didn't take him out of the game. You know, sitting on the bench for so long.
I guess he doesn't, Coach Ortiz doesn't want him to get that 3rd foul in the first half.
Yeah, I understand that.
And with the way the calls are going, he's playing it safe. Shot is missed. Rebound. It's out on Newton South. So Brockton gets a break.
This referee stinks. That looked like it was up and on, but
it did.
But that's all right. If he's going to call bad calls, let it go both ways.
8 seconds on the clock. Ronaldo Wilson. Shot is missed. And you could barely hear the buzzer. And there we have it, the end of the first half. Newton South with a 3-point lead. And Brian, I don't remember Brockton going into the second half down by any points this year.
Never, not
so
once.
It's something new to them.
This is something new to them.
A big challenge for Coach Ortiz.
And you know what? Brockton has always been able to make the necessary adjustments in the second half. They're a second half team, and this is the first time that they're really going to have to prove that they're a second half team, to come out here and take care of business and try and equalize Newton South's intensity. And they're going to find some way to slow down Seth Harbin because Seth has been like a one-man gang. He's been going crazy. He's been, you know, making steals, making rebounds. Well, rebounds, of course, he's a center, but he's definitely been playing very well. Pete?
Yeah, I agree with you. Seth Harbin has 17 points on the night already, and they do have to find a way to get rid of him out of the ball game to you know the word I'm looking for, neutralize him. Also, Mike Doria has 4 points on the night, and Matt Stenhe has 6 points on the night. For Brockton, tons of scores. Steve Renard with 5, Ronaldo Wilson with 8, Ricardo Jeanette has 6, Justin Council has 5. So this is a great ball game so far.
Yes. And there you have it from Braintree High School. Brockton Boxers facing Newton South. Brockton 31, Newton South 34. We'll be back in a few minutes.
Welcome back, everybody, to Brockton High basketball. This is Brockton Community Access Sports with Miles Jackson here, bringing you the play-by-play and Brian Madden, our color man, along with Peter Zembor, the stat man. Brockton is in a different predicament this time around in the beginning of the second half. They're down by 3 points, 34-31. And Brian, what do you think Coach Ortiz had to say in the locker room to these guys?
He said that they need to, you know, get focused. Well, they stay focused, but not make any turnovers, control the ball, and try and get a high percentage shot. And also, I think that they should try and get these referees to blow the whistle by driving to the hole and trying to pick up some fouls. They need to get some fouls on, what you would call it, the big kid, Seth Halpern. Try and get him out of the game, get him sit down for a minute, because I don't think he's come out of the game at all.
Okay, here we go. I think we're going to have an exciting second half here of action here down at Braintree High School. You've got the #1 seed and undefeated Brockton Boxers going up against the #5 seed Newton South. And Newton South will take it out first.
5 seconds.
Tough defense by Ronaldo. And they're going to call a foul. They're going to call on Steve Bernard. And Coach Ortiz doesn't like it.
Yeah, the referee, the referee in here today is
that was a cheesy one.
It's ridiculous.
So number 42, Mike Diare, the junior, will go to the free throw line. As they're getting the sweat off the floor.
And Brockton faithful need to make some noise. Because Newton South is making a lot of noise every opportunity they can.
Again, this is the semifinal round of the Division I South Sectional Tournament. The next stop is UMass Boston. So here goes Mike Diare. It's in and out. We've got a packed house here at Braintree High.
There we go. Brockton's trying to make some noise over there.
So it's 35-31 4-point Newton South lead. Inside to Brett Ford. And
that's what
here
Brockton
comes the Lions as they steal it. And Whitaker gets the rebound out quickly to Steve Bernard. He's going to stop and pop, and they're going to call a contact foul. Steve Bernard smartly went up when he saw the guy commit himself in the air.
And that's the way to do it. And that's what I was just saying, is that Brockton needs to drive to the hole and try and get some fouls, force these referees to make some calls.
So Steve Bernard will go to shoot 2 with 5:20 on the clock. Two-point ball game.
Robert Whitaker needs to play smart.
Nice pass. Shot is partially blocked. Stolen back, though. And they're going to give it to Newton South. Good defense by Brockton. As Brett Ford has his hands full with Steph Hobbin. It looks like they're playing a man-to-man defense right now. Brockton get into 54 to paint. He hits the shot. And that guy, Brian, Steele has been pretty consistent with his jump shots. All
Yes,
in the first half. He didn't miss much.
No, and from what I understand, the first, oh, they called it offensive.
And they called it offensive
There we
foul.
go, there we
as
go.
he put his shoulder down. And there was nothing the ref could do on that one but call it offense. So Brockton gets the ball back. So here come the boxes. 4-point Newton South lead. They get over to Whitaker. He fires and hits a three. Robin Whitaker. Brockton going man-to-man in the second half. They get it inside the step, and he lays it up and in. And
Good,
Billy
good.
Gomes went up and took the hit as he was hammered coming down.
Yeah, pardon?
He was hammered coming down there.
Yes, he was hammered. And Vic Ortiz has picked my brain, I guess, and he's got the guys driving to the hole. But one thing Brockton hasn't done as of yet is turned up that intensity with the press and just swarm on the ball. And we'll see. We'll see if they do that in the second half.
You're right, Peter. The intensity hasn't been there for that press, so let's see what happens, as you say. And I believe Gomes missed his first shot, but he hits the second. 2-point ball game. Brockton's down by 2. Touchdown pass. Number 54, he's gonna go in. Nice move by Matt Steele.
And Robert Whitaker has to play a little cautiously. He can't play as aggressive as he normally would.
Gomes into Whitaker. Inside the paint to Bernard. Shot is missed.
Brockton needs to stop here. They need to break this momentum.
Mike Diora makes the shot, and they got a couple of chances.
Yes.
No defensive boards there for the Boxers. As they're down by 6. Shot is no good.
Okay, and the Boxers are trying to they can't try and come back by shooting threes.
Steph Harbin gets in the paint and hits the shot again, and we're gonna have a timeout by the Brockton Boxers, and it's a 45-37 Newton South lead.
I didn't hear you.
No, I'm saying Newton South is leading 45-37.
And that's not something Brockton is used to.
No.
But Brockton needs to turn up the defense, and try and slow them down because Newton South is getting fast break points, and Brockton is not. Brockton is shooting threes, and they need to stop shooting the threes and continue to drive to the hole and get into the 1-and-1 and then the 2-shot fouls.
I agree with you. They should stop taking those threes and try to crash the boards more. And they have to stop Seth Harbin, who I believe has 21 points now. I mean, you just have to do something about him. And also that we've seen number 54, Matt Stenney, has 10 points on the night so far.
Yes.
All recent points, so, you know, he's another big guy that they have to stop.
Yes.
So here we go with 13:05 on the clock. Brockton's still trying to find an answer to those 2 big men that Newton South has, Steph Harbin and Matt Steele. Big contributing factors here. Wilson hits the 3. Big 3 by Ronaldo Wilson. Cuts the lead to 5. Brett Ford tried to draw the foul. And they're going to call it jump ball. Jump ball.
Beautiful.
Good call.
It's about time.
Brockton gets the ball back. Good defensive effort by the Boxers.
And Brockton gets a well-needed call to go their way.
And they're going to give it to Newton South.
Seth is busy. Where's the press?
Brockton playing man-to-man still.
Three seconds.
Three-pointers missed, rebound by Ronaldo Wilson. And here come the Boxers, out to Whitaker. And good defensive effort there by number 42, Mike Diori. And it's rejected.
Yeah, Robert Whitaker went the wrong way on that one. He went to the teeth of the defense.
Brockton works it around the horn. Wilson, way outside, misses. Rebound, Steph. As that last three was pretty far out there.
That was way out there. There we go. Look up, look up.
It's 4 on 2. Yes. And the shot is good. Nice ball movement by the Brockton Boxers. Unselfish play there as Ronaldo Wilson went up strong.
Ronaldo Wilson said, get on my back and I'll carry you home. Come on.
11:25 on the clock. Ronaldo will get a chance to hit a three-point play.
And Brockton needs to they need to cut into this lead. They can bring it down to a 2-point lead if Wilson makes this shot.
Almost looked like backcourt. They get it in. That was a good defensive effort by Brockton, but for not, as Newton South makes the basket. Gomes to Ronaldo Wilson. Back to Gomes.
Inside.
Robin Whitaker hits it. Hits a three.
Down by 1. And Brockton has turned up the defense. And it just so happens that
shot is no good. Good defense by Brockton. Get it over to Bernard, and he's hammered, and they're gonna call a foul. Steve Bernard went up strong, and he was hammered.
He went up so strong that their two players fell to the ground, and he stayed standing.
Good point.
That shows how strong Steve Bernard is.
So Steve Bernard will go to the free throw line and shoot two.
Brockton can take the lead here if Steve Bernard is able to capitalize on these 2 free throws. And it's been a while since Brockton's had the lead, since about like 3 minutes into the in the first half.
As we get 2 substitutions, Jackson and
Langston
come in. Steve Bernard makes his 2, so it's a 1-point ball game. Brockton down by 1. Nice passing. Nice passing by Wayman South's team. Excuse me, Newton South.
Yeah, Newton South's passing is fantastic. ball's just ripped out of Langston's hands by Matt Stale. Yes.
And they're going to call the basket good.
No basket.
No basket.
But they called the foul on Jonathan Langston
Okay.
on the floor.
I thought it was before the shot. Still a 1-point Newton South team, almost stolen.
Off Blue.
And it's off of good defensive play by Robert Whitaker to cause number 54, Matt Steele, to lose it. As it was tipped off his hands, first by Whitaker, then by Steele. So here come the Boxers with 9:47 on the clock. They're down by 1. Justin Council. Jackson has it over to Steve Bernard. Jackson's gonna drive to the paint, puts it up strong, and it's good.
What a move, what an athletic move by James Jackson.
Strength and determination on that play. And here comes George Wine. Good strong move by Steph Harbert. He's fouled by Jonathan Langston.
Yes. And
not much he can do there.
Newton South, I mean, their passing is fantastic. They're making that extra pass, and they're making sure they get it to the right person to be able to make the play.
2-point Newton South lead.
And another
Stolen.
steal. Brockton needs to settle down and play smart here.
As Newton South tried to get a little fancy there and lost the ball. Nice pass by James Jackson.
That's it. That's what I'm talking about. Now Brockton needs to try and match Newton's passing abilities by driving in and laying it down to the right player to get an easy layup.
A tie ball game with 8 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. Good defensive play by Justin Council.
Yes. And Vic Ortiz is giving Ronaldo Wilson well-deserved rest before he brings him back in. Short.
There was a breakdown there on the defensive board for Brockton. Touchdown pass, layup is good. A 4-point Newton South lead. Whitaker out to Jackson. Jackson to go to hole. Lays it up and in.
James Jackson. Off loop.
So it's a 2-point ball game with 7:33 on the clock. The intensity is very high this evening. Ooh. Stolen by Whitaker.
Where's the foul? Get out of here. Oh, that's...
Here's the shot. In and out. And they're going to call a foul on Whitaker.
Hopefully Whitaker will maintain his calm.
Yeah.
Now, there's no way that he wasn't fouled down right straight across from us. And then they're going to call a foul on him for over the back.
Tough break for the Boxers.
All right, Boxers need a stop here. If they can get a stop here, then they'll be fine. But they definitely want to stop them from scoring on this possession. Nice move by Justin Council, driving to the hole.
That's Mike Salamo with
5
the ball,
seconds.
and he's going to call a timeout. Very close. And Newton South got away with it, so it's a timeout with 6:53 on the clock. A 2-point Newton South lead at the moment.
Well, Brockton, they have to do something. They're trailing by 2 right now with 6:53 left in the fourth quarter. They have yet to been able to neutralize Seth Harbin, who I've lost count of his points. I have him down here. It would take time to count him up because he's got so many tonight. Mike Doria has 7 points on the night. He's the person they have to look out for. And lately, in the past few minutes of the game, Mike Salamone with 4 points. He just got in the game, and you know he's becoming a factor in this ball game. And that's about it.
All right, there you have it. It's the two big guys out there that are putting a lot of points on the board. And Brockton still has to find some way to stop the big guy, Seth Harbin.
Yes, Brockton definitely has to find some way to neutralize Seth, especially. And Steele's doing his job as well. So we'll see what happens, but they're getting a lot of help. Newton South is getting a lot of help with the referees.
And there's George Wine with the ball. As Jackson's got his hands full with him. Matt Steele into Steph, and those
Traveling.
two have.
Yes.
Matt Steele and Steph have been a 1-2 punch for the Weymouth Newton South team this evening. And Steph is called for travel. Nice move by Justin Council.
Tying the score.
Tie ball game. Nice play by the Brockton defense. They get it quickly over to Justin Council. Out to Ronaldo Wilson. Over there to Whitaker. He's going to go into the lane. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Good defense by the Lions. Ronaldo goes in, gets it to Brett Ford. He lays it up in.
Yes.
Big Brett Ford.
With 1 second left on the shot clock.
Wow. That was intensity, folks.
That was
right
nice
down
time
to
management.
the wire.
Yes, nice time management by Ronaldo Wilson to get it to Brett Ford just in time to make the shot.
And Brockton has the lead again, 60-58. For the first time since early in the first half.
And another
Stolen
steal
by Brett Ford. Jackson has the ball. He brings it up with Wine right by him. Ronaldo inside the Brett Ford. He lays it up, in and out. Whitaker tried to get the rebound. Close play. Tough break for the Boxers.
That was the
Matt
right idea,
Steele
though. And it
batted.
3 seconds. Get out of here.
They're gonna call a foul. It looked like he might have walked.
He walked. I mean, he set down camp. He was in the paint for about 5-10 seconds.
So there's a tough break for the Boxers. Score is tied up, and Seth Harbin will go to the foul line to try and make a 3-point play. And we're gonna get a timeout by the Brockton Boxers as Coach Ortiz is going out of his mind. And he'll bring him over to the bench for a minute or two.
This game is definitely going to go down right down to the wire.
It's clearly the most competitive game that Brockton has played all season. They're tied right now at 60 with 4:51 left. And as the crowd was just chanting about Seth Harbin, you can't stop him, and that's been the case so far in this ball game. And if Brockton can do that in the next 4 minutes, they could win this ball game. It's anybody's game at this point.
Yes, and the Boxers need to continue to turn that intensity up and continue to try and disrupt the passing lanes of Newton South, because they've been so close so many times. They've been able to disrupt it, but Newton South has been able to make that one extra pass and get a layup out of the play. So we'll see. It's going to go right down to the wire.
Yes, indeed. We've got 4 minutes and 51 seconds on the clock. A tie ball game. Every possession from now on is very, very important. The co-captain, the senior co-captain, is at the foul line to shoot one and try and make it a three-point play. Newton South has a 1-point lead. Ronaldo Wilson tipped. And Ronaldo gets it back. Billy Gomes hits the three. A big shot by Billy Gomes. He normally doesn't take threes, but he took that one.
And a line drive three at that.
Here comes 40 through Phil Rozier. He almost loses it in the corner. Big tough defense by Ronaldo Wilson, and they're gonna call a timeout. Great defensive effort by Ronaldo Wilson for them to waste that timeout with 4:12 on the clock.
And that's 2 times that Ronaldo has pinned somebody in the corner and made them, force them to call a timeout. They've got to be getting low on timeouts. They've called like 4 or 5 already. So Ronaldo Wilson is doing all he can to try and come, and they all are. I'm not going to say they're not all. And all of them are doing it, but Ronaldo Wilson has definitely stepped up to the plate.
And that last possession that Brockton had with Billy Gomes taking that outside shot, I'm not sure how many seconds is on the shot clock, but it took a lot. But he normally doesn't take 3 points.
No,
he likes to drive to the hole.
He doesn't. And that's one thing that I hope that they continue to do, is drive to the hole in this last 4 minutes and 12 seconds. Is drive to the hole and try and get 3-point plays, or as well as if they're not able to make the shot, try and get a foul and get the free ones at the line.
So here we go. The Lions will have possession as they will force into an unnecessary timeout. 17 seconds on the shot clock for Newton South. And they're going to pull the trigger. Nice rebound by Brett Ford. Here come the boxes. Whitaker's going to shoot it. No good. Steve Bernard is knocked to the floor, and they're going to give it to Newton South. And Steve Bernard's been banged around all day. So here comes Newton South. George Wine. And stolen. Ronaldo. And they're going to give it to Brockton. So Brockton will retain possession. Brockton with the 2-point lead. 3:39 on the clock.
Defense, 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 defense.
Newton South in the 3-2 zone. Been tough all night. 5 seconds on the shot clock inside the Brett Ford. 2 seconds. Shot is no good. Nice play.
Nice play by Billy Gomes. And Brockton is extended to a 4-point lead with 3 minutes and 3 seconds left in the game.
Big
now
play.
They need a big stop here.
Big play by Billy Gomes inside,
yes.
And it's lost. Oh, what? The ref blew that one. Oh,
Yo.
no. Are they going to give it back to All right.
Yes.
Justice prevails, folks.
Justice prevails in this
here
one.
in Braintree High. It's the refs made the
That would have
correct
been
decision.
That would have been the most blatant, unfair call ever.
So here we go. Brockton has a 4-point lead with 2:46 on the clock. As they're wisely using that 30-second clock. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Five seconds on the clock inside the Brett Ford. He lays it up and it is! Brett Ford, the senior. Nice ball movement. Nice time possession there by the Boxers.
Yes, time management. And they needed that.
Big shot by Matt Steele. To keep it within 4.
All Brockton has to do is match them basket for basket for the next minute and 59 seconds. And no matter which way it turns out, this has been a fantastic game.
9 seconds on the shot clock. Ronaldo Wilson going into paint, gets it to Bernard, and he's hacked. Right there underneath the basket.
On the floor? On the floor?
Oh, they're going to call it before the shot.
Get out of here. This is, oh, man.
Well, it's a 30-second clock. If anything, good out of it.
This is atrocious. The calls are ridiculous.
Brockton has the ball with a fresh new 30-second. Blocked by Newton South. Matt Steele. Good defensive play. And here come the Weymouth.
If Brockton is able to pull this out, they're playing 5-on-7 right now with the calls that's going on here. This is sad.
Stolen by Bernard. Billy Gomes. And they're going to give it to Brockton. And we're going to have a timeout on Braintree. We got a timeout with 1 minute and 9 seconds. A 4-point Boxer lead. And this Brockton crowd is up on its feet here at Braintree High.
And I'll tell you, Brockton's fortunate. They're going to be fortunate to come away with a win here, the way that the calls have been going. Because, yes, there's been lousy calls on both ends of the court, but that was blatant. I mean, Steve Bernard was going up for the basket, going up for a shot, and they call it down on the floor. I mean, these little subtle things that's going on, these subtle bad calls that's going on, really could affect the outcome of the game.
I agree with you. Horrible calls tonight, and on both ends of the court, just horrible calls. With 1 minute 9 left, Brockton leading. If they can just control the clock, I think they can win this ball game. They can just use the clock well.
So Brockton has the ball with 1 minute 9 seconds in the game. They're up by 4. If they can score a basket here, then, you know, that could pretty much seal it, unless they just totally fall apart and give up a couple of threes and don't score. But if they score here, then they pretty much got it wrapped up in the bag.
So Ronaldo Wilson will take it out of bounds. Finds Steve Bernard, and they lose it. So it'll be Newton North's ball, Newton South's ball.
Good defense there by Phil Rozier. Brockton needs a stop.
Brockton still playing man-to-man.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Tough D. Oh, and they're going to call a foul. That's going to be on Ronaldo Wilson with 49 seconds on the clock. Nice defensive play by Brett Ford.
Yeah, he tipped it out of bounds.
Weymouth, Newton South has 27 seconds on the shot clock.
Just Travel.
Brett Ford gets out of there with the rebound. Nice play by Brett Ford to get up there and duke it out with Steph Harbin.
Yes, yes. And he was able to get the ball away, and Matt Steele came over the back and found him. Brett got kind of upset about that. But this is a contact sport, and it's the tournament. So everybody's playing hard. Intensities is high. So Brett needs to take care of business at the line and seal it up.
36 seconds on the clock. He hits his first one.
And he uses the glass, which is unorthodox from the free throw line, but whatever works right about now. Brockton up by 5.
He misses his second with 35 seconds on the clock. Here come the Lions. Shot is missed. Rebound, Newton South. Stolen by Whitaker. He's hammered, and they're finally going to call a foul.
That's it, fellas.
They're finally going to call a foul.
Yes, they called a foul, but there's 20 seconds left, 20.9 seconds left in the game. Brockton is up by 5, and Robert Whitaker is at the line, and he has a very high percentage. But Newton South has played well today. They played fantastic. This is the first test that Brockton has had.
So here we go with Robert Whitaker at the line to shoot one-on-one. He misses the shot. Rebound, Steve Bernard. He smartly brings it back out with 16 seconds left. They're passing around. This one's over, folks. This one's just about over 10. 8. 7.5 seconds on the clock, and Brockton has a 5-point lead.
And
Brockton's headed to the championship, who represents the East.
And that was smart play by Robert Whitaker to instead of shooting that ball, or actually
Steve Bernard,
to bounce it outside and play volleyball with it, enabling Brockton to eat up the clock and get this well-deserved victory.
Yeah, like you said, that was a very smart heads-up play by the captain, senior captain, Steve Bernard, to take that ball back out and finish off that clock and go in for the kill.
Yes, yes.
Ronaldo Wilson hits his first shot. It's a 6-point Brockton High lead with 7 seconds on the clock. The second one is missed.
Don't foul.
And like you said, this is over, folks. And there's a whistle with 1.2 seconds on the clock. And there's a timeout by Braintree. Very exciting ball game here at the end as Brockton has risen to the occasion.
Yes, yes, and Brockton has definitely did what they had to do. They came in here to hostile territory.
Yes, hostile crowd, even though this is at a neutral site.
It's at a neutral site. But,
Newton South brought 2 busloads of fans here to support their team.
And they were definitely loud and take care of business. They were rooting on their team. And Newton South has nothing to be ashamed of. They played well. They played hard all game long.
And while we have the time, we'd like to thank our cameraman, Mike Melanson, for doing a great job and giving us great pictures under hostile conditions up here in Newton South's territory, up here in the stands. Hats off to Mike Melanson. We also like to thank Mark Lindy for giving us the opportunity to televise this broadcast. And also Tom Pileski, Brockton High's athletic director.
Yes.
So Brockton will have the possession with 1.2 seconds on the clock. A 3-point boxer lead at the moment. Very important possession. And that's it, folks. It's over. It's over. It's over. Brockton High goes to the next level.
Hey, y'all calm down.
As Brockton High wins a big one here.
Let's not do this. Let's not do this, fellas. Come on now. Let's not do this. Come on. We won the game. You guys calm down. So there you have it. Brockton High, the winners here in the semifinals Yes.
As they played a tough game.
They played a very tough game. Newton South is the first team that has given them this much trouble. And Newton South almost could have very well came away with a victory.
Talk to me.
Go ahead, Miles.
Yeah, again, it was a very intense game. Neither team wanted to go home tonight, and unfortunately,
Good
one
game,
does
man.
have to go home.
Take it easy, fellas. Yes.
So, Brian, your wrap-up of tonight's game.
Wrap up?
Your wrap-up, yeah.
Okay. I just want to say that the intensity was high. You know, Brockton played well under adverse situations, conditions, and you know they were able to take care of business at the end of the game and come away with a victory. Most definitely under adverse situations, because the calls were definitely going in the way of Newton South. And there you have it.
Okay.
This is Brian Madden, Miles Jackson, and Peter Zimbour at Braintree High School.
And we'll see you next time. For the next one will be the finals to represent the East. The next one will be to represent the East. And the next step after that will be the Massachusetts Championship. Good night, everyone.
Yes.